Good morning, everyone. Tuesday. I wasn't very well at the weekend. Sunday, Monday, feel a bit better today. And I thought I'd come on. Yesterday, I made my dream map, which is here under all these books, making sure everything's glued together. So I made my dream map, and I still have things to put into it. I've got some flowers that I'm pressing, which will go on there, together with the little gift card and envelope with a few things written down on that I feel I need to remember each day. One thing I'd like to say is that it's said, I don't know who said it, that the highest form of wisdom is kindness. And you know, it's probably true, because how great do you feel when you've been pleasant and kind to someone, even though they've acted like a complete... My phone just beeped. And the other phone just beeped. How great do you feel when you've been kind or polite to someone when they've been a complete ass to you? And all I'll say is about that, and about things in general, is you become what you think, and the more miserable and downhearted you are, the more miserable and downhearted is nurtured inside of you. But the more optimistic and happy you can be, then that's something that will be nurtured inside of you. Don't let all the things that happened yesterday affect today. Excuse me, I've got to have a drink. My mouth is so dry. Sorry. There was a man, a philosopher, and I can't remember his name again, but he said about society in general, you know, when we're children, we're taught certain things. That is the morning of our life. A lot of those things are incorrect. A lot of those things encourage fear, helplessness. Sometimes when a child is criticised, if that child is particularly sensitive and is ridiculed or made fun of, particularly by adults, that morning of his or her life becomes sullied. And they take that fear, embarrassment into the afternoon of their life as they're growing up, teenagers, young men and women, and they go in the afternoon of their life, maybe never really being able to step away from that, to go into the evening of their life. And of course, the evening of anyone's life is when they return to source, when we die, when our spirits return to source, the creator, the universe, whatever you like. Inside each of us, God resides. So when Jesus said, what you do to the least, you do to me, that's what he meant. And the sooner we realise that, the better. Organised religions, the wars because of organised religions. What nonsense is all that? I've been delving into the Catholic Church, into the Cathars in France, of course into Buddhism, and my mind is being absolutely stunned by the information and knowledge that I've gleaned. And that's for another video, and it's very interesting. Anyway, going to see Alfie shortly, so got a little time yet. So I'm going to show you this. I put books on them last night to make sure that the glue set. I started making this stuff. Excuse my nails, I haven't painted them either. I started doing this at 8:30 yesterday morning, and I finished at 15 minutes to 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! Over 9 hours. But in my favour, I did have a few cups of cha. And obviously had to answer the telephone when it went. So, but on the whole, yeah, it took me 9 hours, and you'll see why. You'll see why. So I've made my map, but I've also made another notice board. I've made one before Christmas. I've still got some of the material left, so I've made another one. So let's take these off. I hope it's turned out, because I'm going to feel foolish. No, I'm not, because I'm human. There we go. Not perfect. Oh. So here. Oh. Is the little notice board I made. And I've got something about where I live. Let's ring the changes and switch the phones off. The yoga pose that will make you feel brilliant. I've put that there because I'm going to have a look at it. If I am who my dog thinks I am, then I'm fantastic. And this is about books. I love books. I love my e-reader that my daughter bought me, but I do like to have a book also in my hand occasionally. So it says, and they read happily ever after. So that's the notice board. I've got one up, so I'll get my son to decide where that's going. He's got a bit more sense than me about it, where to put stuff. Year round son. I got this because my son wants to take me to Prague for a few days at the end of September. because it's my birthday on the 30th. So I've got this year-round sun. I haven't looked at it yet. And some of the places look absolutely brilliant. So I'll have a look at that later. And now, here's my map. All it is a design pad. I think, what's it say? Yeah, two. Oh yeah, there's 24 designs because each side of the paper is printed. So this is what I did yesterday, and I'll show you what took me the time, so I hope it stayed on. I've got to get another board. I was rummaging yesterday to see if I could find one. And the only board I've got, I'm going to show you because I don't really know what to do with it. I think it might be worth some money. But I haven't got a board for this. You see. The card, the pale green card I made, and I don't know why, but I've been reading something about Meghan Markle, and I've got the word sparkle in my head. So I've got the word sparkle on my card. So I made that. That took some time. I made the little flowers out of the paper that's in this pad. I made those. And this took up some time. This, I coloured it in watercolour pencils and some gel pens. I used both. And one of the designs is indicates a certain planet, and in the flowers that I've coloured in are messages. For example, in this one, try and read it while I'm showing you. I've got faith, tolerance, can't read that, loyalty, family, friends, can't read my own writing, hope, what's that say? Oh. And then in the middle, of course, here, I've written love. So on the flowers, I've got some messages. As I say, some of the shapes represent a planet. That colouring in took me 2 hours to do. And then it took me a while to make this card. And inside, I've written, this is me, not from a quote from anybody else, this is from me. And I've written, the grass that others nurture is not the greenest. Feed the love and commitment you have for your family and for your friends. Cultivate your own beautiful and vibrant meadow. And then for everyone, you included, I just put, with love to all, life is way too short. From Anne, Alfie and our family, Sparkle. And the card says, Sparkle. So I quite like that. and I chose a paper to match it to put everything on, but of course I've got that much on there that you can't see it. Now this here, this envelope, I'll put it down. I've just clipped it on with these little things. So I'll unclip it and show you that little envelope, and then inside I've got a cutting. Don't look back, you're not going that way. And then I've got something that, it's amazing really. I've written this because I had, oh my goodness, a very, very, very strange experience on Sunday afternoon. I'd taken a painkiller, I was lying on my bed, I'd been kept awake all night with this pain, and I put a tape on by Locomotive or something, not Locomotive, a funny name, and I put this tape on. I think I put the link in my last video. I put this tape on. No, I didn't, it was a different tape. And it was 9 hours long, so I thought I'll doze off while listening to this. And I did. And I had a lucid dream. I knew I was dreaming in a way, I knew. But it was very real. My mother was there. People I'd worked with, I'd been stitched up to get the sack from where I was working. And it was really weird, this dream. And the Queen came to see me, the Queen of England. And she told me that I had a responsibility to rally everyone worldwide. That we need to have a very strong sisterhood. Sorry fellas, because you weren't really in this dream. She told us all to wear silk scarves on our heads and to indicate that we were fighting for a cause, whatever that cause was. Was it for me to get my job back? I don't think so. But when I awoke fully, I was still there. I was still in this place where my mother was. I actually got out of bed to go downstairs to find her. I sort of came to after that, and I looked at my watch, and it was 3 hours and 14 minutes into the video. So that dream had been going on for 3 hours and 14 minutes. It was really weird, and I've had to write it down because there was more to it, and it's just something I'm going to do when these things happen. That's very good advice. Don't look back, you're not going that way. So those I'm keeping in there and on there. And my beautiful pressed flowers are going to go inside my card, just clip to it, in just a little, only a little, what size is it, about that size, but square. So they're going to go, the flowers, there's only 2 of them that I've pressed, they'll go inside there with some things that I feel it's important to remember. So anyway, that's my map. I'm going to do another one that is a bit more professional. Now I've done this one, but at the top you'll see I put love and family, and of course I've also mentioned friends in my colouring. So that's my effort from yesterday. I hope you like it, and as I say, it's love to all of you, and I'm going to put that onto, mount it onto some card, much as I've done this one. So mount it onto some card, and then I've got the 2 of them. So I hope you like them. I've got a load of material that I need to start doing stuff with, really. As I say, yesterday it took me 8 hours to do that, and to do that 9 hours, 8.5 hours, whatever it was. And it was so enjoyable. It really was. I enjoyed doing it. Because I didn't go to see Alfie yesterday because I hadn't been well on Sunday. And I just thought I'd stay in and not do anything, but I actually stayed in and did all of this. So I'm pleased with that, and I hope you like it, and I'll make another one. I've got to clean all my stuff up. And I need to get a craft room sorted out. I am still in 2 minds whether to move house. I've seen 2 apartments I like that I can afford, and in the right area also, Solihull. So I may have a look at those, get one of my kids to come with me and go and have a look. It's setting up and moving. You know, you find somewhere you perhaps like, and if your house isn't already up for sale, then you can be in a bit of a mess. So I'll just have to see how it goes. I might, if I do go to look at these apartments, I'll probably upload a video to show you. I want to upload this other video also when I do it, with the big board that's got things on from the war, metal attachments from machinery and such like, and I think it's probably worth some money. And it's just sitting in my loft at the moment, and I don't want it. Not giving it away, because it probably is worth something. What else did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, long way ahead yet, but 28th of September there is a nationwide in the UK. It's going to be coffee mornings held to support the Macmillan nurses who do a wonderful job of caring for people who have a terminal illness, and are remain in their homes with carers. And the Macmillan nurses do a fabulous job. I've seen how they were with my brother. So I may hold a coffee morning. So if there's anybody in the UK, sorry, my bell. Back in a sec.